Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Just in Front of My Shop. I rather like music. Alec likes music to the tune of about $5,000. So we're gonna put $5,000 worth of music into his two-door Toyota Corolla. Okay, big boy, walk me through all this stuff. There's quite a bit of it, so like the unboxing is gonna be half the video, it seems like.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll start with doors. So, because JL and Scion don't mix, I went Alpine because the way the 6x9s for JL work is not user-friendly, requires cutting.
So you're gonna have coaxials instead of components in the doors?
Halfway, yes. So these will be coaxial 6x9s because there's only 3 spots on the door for them. So
I like how it's a round thing on the door, but it's actually 6x9 back there.
yeah, welcome to the.
So it's component with coaxials. I get it. Okay.
Yep. So
just gonna have a hell of a lot of tweeters.
Yes, but that's where the amplifiers come into play and having a DSP put onto it.
Oh right. So you'll just cut out the highs from this because it'll be tri-amped, right?
Dual amp. So it'll be a singular.
And you'll just cut out all the highs from this, so these tweeters aren't really going to do anything?
Correct. So that's where this comes into play.
I've been told that I should do that in my Insight. I should just cut the tweeters and put separate tweeters in, because coaxials just inherently have worse response.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one who told you that too. So
like I said, someone told me that.
So this is the XV800i. So this is an 8-channel amp that puts out 75 RMS to each channel. Yeah, it's obscene.
It is quite pretty, though.
It is gorgeous. I mean, I'm a big JL Audio fan for a couple of reasons. Their prettiness is definitely on the top of the list.
So what do we have here as far as ports?
So everything actually.
Okay, so it's got sub harnesses for everything, pretty much.
Yes, actually, I'll go and grab this.
Gosh, that. Okay, hang on. This doesn't come through on the camera, but that is dense. That is wildly dense. Oh my gosh.
For the amount of money that I put into it, it better be dense.
It's made of money. It's just solid money. The packaging is also just gorgeous.
I love the packaging.
You got an envelope. You're invited to the gala where we congratulate all the people who spent the most money this year.
Basically. So all the harnesses are braided. Yeah, they're wrapped. Everything.
That's power, looks like? Power for the amp?
Yeah, I believe so.
Or is that high level inputs? I don't know.
Probably a high level input.
Ooh. Oh, it's got a valet mode.
Yes. So fun thing you can do actually with the valet mode on these is instead of having a valet mode here, you can actually hook your door chime up to it and have a door chime lower.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so makes getting to and from super easy.
Yeah.
Firmware cable for actually connecting to it to
control it. Oh, you can change DSP settings with your computer then?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got the integrated DSP. Sweet.
Yep. And then, of course, the label is actually disconnected, so depending on the orientation, you can always have this facing up. Because they're bougie like that.
Well, I should have just done like a Rolls Royce or BMW and had it like...
nah, dude. PlayStation.
Swivel.
I can unbox it because it's literally the same thing.
Look, it's the same thing again, but this one is just for one.
Yeah, this is a monoblock 600.
For the subwoof Wii.
It will pump out 600 RMS. It is a monster for how small it is.
Adorable. What's it going to be driving?
It's going to be driving C3 650s in the front, which these are the reason why the 6x9s will not be running tweeters, because these have
Good Lord.
their own tweeters. So these will actually be in the doors.
So this is a 3-way setup. Oh, are these... Wait, where did the 6x9s go?
6x9s go in the very bottom.
Okay.
And then these are the woofers in the door, and then the tweeters right above it.
So what is this?
I
thought that was a speaker.
Yeah.
That's the crossover.
Yeah, it's passive crossover. These will actually not be getting used because I will be using the DSP, which will have active crossover.
Holy hell. Hang on.
Oh yeah,
let's get a look at...
So, they are absolutely gorgeous. These are actually...
so these are polycone?
Yeah, so the code actually comes out. I'm not going to do it because they're going to say in there, but you can actually make them coaxial component speakers.
Huh.
So I don't recommend doing it. It's not.
Yeah, I
super
want to make
ideal.
my real nice speakers sound a lot less good, just because I'm scared of hole saws.
Well, I mean, you can get the situation like mine. So I have the 2 back speakers right here, which will actually be driven by these C2s.
Wait, so what's all this? Oh, just mounting stuffs?
Yeah.
Cups.
Yep. So these are the C2s.
C3s in front and C2s for the plebeians in the back. I get it.
Basically, because I mean, who cares about those people?
What's the price difference between these?
Not that much. I think I paid maybe $100 difference between.
Well, that
C2s
one was
and
open
C3s.
box though.
So is this.
Oh.
Basically everything except for the subwoofer, which was custom made, was open box.
And it was still $5,000.
These and the sub came out to about $3,200 on its own.
Goodness gracious.
So that's really where the money came in, was the power system. Because the speakers themselves probably came out to about $1,100-ish. Not anywhere near same price range. I could have gone like C7s and really jumped the price up and never ever would have had to complain about sound quality again, but
yeah, I can't wait till we
money.
bitch about this. And so
Yes.
these are just coaxial boys.
Yep. And these ones actually are not removable. These
Yeah.
were only coaxials.
And then up front, running it, we've got the subwoofer.
Yep. So this is the 10 watt 3v3 10-inch sub from JL Audio in a custom speaker box. This will actually sit on the side of the
Trunk area.
because I like having my trunk. That's why I got the car.
Yep, and then running it all, we have something that may be familiar to some people on the channel. This is an Toto F7. I quite like Toto's stuff. Yay! Had one in the Buick and then moved it to the Maxima. Still works great. And right now it's just driving the stock speakers, and it sounds
Okay.
perfectly cromulent, but we want it to sound,
Obscene.
yeah. How's it going?
Shut up.
How's it going?
Plastic sucks.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole car though.
Got it.
It has, I mean, a lot of stuff has come out real quickly though. Like I'm over here filming another video. I've gotten hardly anything done, and he's just like, yeah, interior free with every Toyota. So what do we got here? That's actually more sound deadening than I expected an economy car like this to have. Oh God. Alec, are you aware that your car is outside of your car?
Yes, my interior became my exterior very quickly.
Interior crocodile alligator. So things I'm noticing, despite your conspicuous lack of an interior and the freaking sirens.
You have the worst luck with sirens and turning that camera on.
I mean, I live right next to both a fire station and an ambulance station, so there's a lot of sound deadening on the floor though, and plus the stuff that you're adding, but there's not really anything going on in these quarter panels. There's not a lot of car structure at all here. Yeah, it kind of
Hollow.
just a bit.
Housekeeping.
Hurry up and put one side in so we can compare the before and after, because I'm real curious.
Oh yeah, I am too. That's why I'm working on this side right now, because I want to put at least one piece on there and giggle.
I do love that you're detailing the stuff that no one will ever see. That's kind of fun. I am jealous of how easy it was to get your carpet out, though.
Yeah.
You literally, I turned around and then turned around again, and you had it done.
Yeah. So the only thing really holding it on is these parts under here, and then it loops like across this piece right here, and that's kind of all there is. Like, it was honestly really basic.
Huh. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to these cars, as it turns out. Shocker.
What's your shifter situation look like? Oh, that's cute. It's a little ball and socket thing under there.
Don't film that. It's disgusting down there.
Ew, grease.
Wow, looks like progress has progressed. Okay, so let's see here. Gotta take a long walk.
Oh my god, that is such a night and day difference.
Let's do that to all of my cars as well. Actually, hang on. Let's go see what the quality Bavarian bruiser here Yeah, no, it all... Front fender's a little tinny, but the rest of it is solid as balls. Turns out when you spend $60K on a car.
Right? Here's another thing I noticed. So, this is like the outside color, so that ignition silver.
Yeah.
That is 100% black. That has been replaced at some point.
Oh, interesting.
And when I bought the car, they said nothing about anything being replaced. It was all stock. That is 100% a replaced panel right there.
Interesting. Well, they did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't fucking know until I, took the entire car apart.
How many people does it take to take apart a Toyota? Not me.
How am I supposed to get the motor mount
I'm not
out?
doing... Thanks for being racist on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
My hair's all a mess. I'm
I made a
sweating
TikTok on
bullets.
your YouTube channel.
How's it going? What have we accomplished?
You spilled beer on me.
Yeah. What have we accomplished, though?
All the sound deadening's done. These two back speakers are mounted.
What? Hang on. Hey, hold it a freaking minute. They're what? They're what? They're what? Someone get this man some zip ties. Oh, hey.
Yeah, there's 2 screws in there, by the way.
And where?
In the door.
3.
Yeah, you got them.
Okay,
They're all out. I just realized I'm just showing the Ranger. Oh, it just looks so pretty over there
Through slightly tinted glass.
in the yard. Hey, that sounds like a great band name. Through Slightly Tinted Glass.
Only depression music.
We just taken Toyota's party over here.
Yep. Hey.
A whole bunch of...
Hey, there's actually electronics in this store.
Wow. Man, that do sound solid now, though.
It's a fancy Corolla.
It's
a Corolla.
It's not even fancy. It's just a Corolla with fewer doors and better looking interior.
TC stands for Thought Corolla.
Thought Corolla. My gosh, the Corolla from this era was depressing, though. Like...
Hey, give me that pretzel.
Sorry, what?
Not you, him.
What?
Pretzel.
Why?
Because my fingers are numb from doing this already, and I can't find this thing.
He can't finger.
That too.
Bazinga.
I want to get a look at all these speakers at this door. Holy ball! Oh, they are 6x9s.
Yeah.
What in the actual?
Yeah. That's why he's getting rid of them, because they're gonna tattle on him.
I'm putting different 6x9s in it.
Oh.
Straight out the gate.
Like, I appreciate the fact that you thought. Why are you trying to take those out? Just pop the panel off.
Sir! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shout on your YouTubes, Jake.
You clipped my audio levels, you bastard.
Yeah, hand me that.
Yeah. So these things are in the door. Freaking, like, taped on and bolted on with these metal sleeves. As near as I can tell, it's a resonance thing. They spent like $10,000 developing that probably, and then they went and riveted the door speakers in, and you had to drill them out. So, nice to see that we haven't progressed past the freaking Chevy S10. I almost said Chevy S2000.
You really did, and I was about to just stare at you mind-numbingly.
The Chevy S2000 would be just like the Honda one, except it would rev to 4,000 RPM, and it would rattle even more somehow.
It'd be a rear-wheel drive Sunfire.
It would be a rear-wheel drive Sunfire, yeah. Convertible.
Wait, the S2000 isn't a rear-wheel drive Sunfire?
Fair.
To be fair.
Why didn't they just put the K24 in it?
Dude, same. That, like...
Oh, in the S2000?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, in the Sunfire.
I mean, the answer's yes, so... I mean, take your pick on which one you want to go with.
Comment below if you want to see me K-swap the Sunfire. I probably won't.
I will buy you the Sunfire.
Can I do a Cavalier instead at least?
No, has to be a Sunfire. We've already said Sunfire too many
So
times.
ugly.
But caveat, it can't be a first gen because the first gens look good.
Yeah.
The second gens are ugly.
Yeah.
K-swap one of
The
those.
late '90s, early 2000s.
Or-
I was
yeah,
gonna
those
say,
are,
if you do the second gen, you might as well just do a Spider Eclipse at that point.
those are atrocious.
Storm.
The problem is a K-swap Geostorm would actually be cool.
That's true.
A K-swap second gen Sunfire is just a fucking meme.
That would be really cool
Yeah.
though. With flares.
Someone sell me. Someone give me a K series. I have things to do.
And a Sunfire. Cannot forget the Sunfire.
I like how you're over here offering to buy the cheapest part of this, which is the Sunfire, because they're literally free.
Yeah,
I
somebody
probably
will
have
happily
enough in
give
my
you
pocket.
one.
If we walk along South Broadway long enough, we'll find one.
Here. Go buy yourself a Sunfire.
Yeah, there we go. That's all it takes.
All it takes is tree fitting.
You got another dime for a 3800? You can put that in it.
There might be one
would be
somewhere
good.
in my car. I don't know. Dig.
Look,
Hey,
it's a door.
that's a rip.
It's a rip. It's a door.
Rip.
One JL speaker is installed in the door, which is also soundproofed, so sound deadened. So that's nice. Oh, hey, we never did a knock test on these. Dear God.
Yeah, that's not even like that much sound deadening on it either. Like
I mean, you don't have to get 100% coverage with this stuff. This is just to change the resonance.
But I mean, like, what I mean though is that, like on doors, 80% is like, you want like 80% covered because anything beyond that is going to be depreciating results. Can you? This is what I have to deal with, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Oh, also the power wires
The
run.
word you were looking for was diminishing returns.
The power.
What did I say?
Depreciating results.
Did I say depreciate? I swear to God, I said diminishing. Words
power-
are hard, yo.
Power wires run. We gave.
Welcome.
We're going from 3 speakers in the door to 2 speakers in the door because screw middle channels. They're stupid anyways. Like legitimately, I'm not even trolling.
And who makes a 4-inch speaker?
Yeah, nobody, as I found out with my car. So now, where did that door panel even go? Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so now we got to figure out how to make the tweeters fit in here, and the answer to that is going to be a rotary tool. Just hog that out to the ridiculously specific, dumb size that they say.
47.8275936.
47.8 millimeters.
roughly pi.
And then we can flush mount it, and it'll be sick. And then we can pop that panel back on.
Then we can also pop that.
Or wait, yo, we're running all new speaker wire to the doors, aren't we?
Yes.
Bro, it is 8 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Hang on.
Bro, don't be like that.
It's almost winter. What are you talking about?
It's 6 and the 20s.
I'm supposed to be done and be at dinner by 8 o'clock?
Cool. I also have a thing at 8 o'clock, so I guess that
Are you
works
satisfied?
Yes.
Alright. Boom.
out.
Actually, I'm gonna put this last little slab in here.
Return the slab.
Oh, suffer
What's your offer?
What's your offer?
Also rivets. Toyota.
Stop.
Please, this is not the 90s. This is not a Chevy S10. Why are the speakers riveted? I don't have riv nuts, so I do have rivets. So rivets are what went back in, but dear God.
Like I said, the only time these are coming out again is if the car's dead or crashed.
Yeah.
This will not happen again.
And
Well, until the car's dead.
I mean, and like, we can still replace the speaker. It still screws in from the front, so it's still, you know, a modicum of serviceability has been maintained. But I still,
Alright.
I still insist that Toyotas always have one or two things that make them absolutely god awful to work on, and that's pretty bad. I'm gonna say. What's up? What are we doing?
Sound deadening the gas cap so it doesn't rattle. I'm gonna just
This is like
stick her in there.
stereo quality, like competition level nonsense we're
There
doing
we
right
go.
here. But, you know, we're here, we're doing it, so.
In Jake's driveway.
In Jake's driveway. Actually, we're not even in the driveway. Like, we're
Holy
off the driveway.
crap!
That's fantastic. Hold on, I'm gonna.
That's so good. No more rattles.
Sounds like the door of a Rolls Royce when you shut it now.
So I think
Can we fix your damn taillights?
You keep saying it. Fix it. Do it. You are like the
I'm
car
just-
guy.
I'm just
I
off-
do stereo and cleaning.
I'm just offering
Hey,
suggestions.
do we want to drag the quick tracks out here and sound deaden the wheel wells?
I don't know if I have enough for that. No, I legitimately don't know if I have enough for
Take
that.
taillights out, sound deaden.
Boy, they sure don't make those very thick.
Well, they're,
Oh, that's the plastic. I
Yeah.
see.
it's just to mark where I need to drill the hole.
Yeah, so that's how the subwoofy mounts. And we're working on tweeter mounting right now. And how that basically works. JL's mounting solution isn't too bad. It's got a little piece of spring, you know, we widen it out so that the little flush mounted cup fits. And then we screw in this little piece of spring steel behind, and then the tweeter itself is kind of a twist lock deal. And yeah, that's a tweeter. My God, what a terrible noise. It is 4 o'clock on the second day of working on this. Third day. Third day?
Third day.
What was the first day?
6 hours of me being here from 5 to midnight.
Right. Good Lord. Okay, so day 3, and we've never hated Toyota more. So the idea is we want the speakers basically straight off, or we want the wires basically straight off the speakers to run them back to the 8 channel, because we're going to have 2 channels going to each door. The problem is, there's an amp under the seat, and there's like another amp under the dash, and the only thing that gets exposed to the head unit is front left, front right, rear left, and rear right. Well, that's not what we want. We're missing 2 channels, because these are split. So, after chasing, first off, wiring diagrams don't exist anywhere, like that you can find. No one has shop manuals that you can download. You have to, does Toyota even sell it? I don't know. Anyway, buddy of ours that works at a shop was able to get us wiring diagrams, but we can't find the connector that is actually referenced. It's the C60 junction connector. Can't figure out where on earth that thing is. That would have all the wires that we need in one place. So instead we're taking the wires right off where they come in the door. And Toyota, of course, made that extra annoying by making the connectors. Well, first off, it is kind of nice that all the wires come in and then just kind of plug into these junction boxes. What's not nice is that they're not even remotely symmetrical. This is what the plug looks like on the driver's side, and on the passenger side, and on the driver's side is completely different, which led to a whole bunch of using Mr. Voltmeter and trying to figure out what on earth went where. So we're just going to cut the wires that we need. We're going to leave about 3 inches. We'll probably cut them right about here, so that if we need to reattach them, we can. And then we're just going to crimp some speaker wire on with our DuPont connectors and run it back to the 8-channel amp, which is over there. And then we'll be able to drive the speakers. And we have the RCA kind of loosely run. Well, is this all 4 channels?
No, that is only 2 channels right now.
We're missing half our channels.
Shut up! I know.
Somehow we spent 4 hours just running errands today. It was real fun. This project is taking a toll. Mostly on him. I'm just here for the laughs. It's nighttime now. The door panels are both on, and even wired. We ended up going here where the wires come into the chassis, and I just cut and crimped, and we ran the wires back. The routing is kind of in beta right now. And then back here we've got both amps kind of screwed down. No, yeah. Wait, they're just sitting there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just sitting there in their final homes. Power distribution, we got the power wire. Well, we ran the power wire forever ago.
Yeah.
Subwoofer box is in.
Power will go here, and then I'm actually working on ground as we speak.
Sweet. Let's see, we got all of our speaker wire for the front coming into the 800x8. We still have the rear channel. Like, nothing is done for the rear channel. That's going to be like a later thing.
Yeah.
Subwoofer box mounted in. You can see the bolt there. That goes into the wheel well. And
nightmare.
There it is. We got that Loctited. Locked-it? I don't know. It's secure. And what else? I guess not a lot else. Both door panels.
Aside from center console, everything has sound deadening on it.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
It's very dead.
Well, and up here, that still has nothing. So, but he can come at a later date.
Yeah. Tonight, the goal is just to be able to drive the car again.
Yeah, pretty much. I would like to take my car home.
It is 10:16. Are you comfy?
I'm sitting, so yes, actually.
So let's see. Up here, we got the battery hooked up. We got our power cable run. Somehow, out of all the stuff that was ordered, a fuse holder was not one of them. But I had one laying around, but it didn't have a cover, so we're taping it. For now. One is getting ordered, like, immediately.
Yes.
Actually, I think he already ordered it. Anyway, I ran a remote wire We got some other wires. We got, let's see, mostly what's happened is all the power wires have been run to the distro blocks between all the amps. The remote wire was run back. Look at how tiny it is. And yeah, the power wiring is just kind of strewn everywhere. But we're downloading JL Audio Tune, and then we can JL Audio Tune the car.
Oh, we got blue.
We got blue.
DRC will be disabled while VXI device is connected to tune. Those are all words.
Trash pandas. They like the Miata. Both amps turn on though, so that's good. And I was able to connect to them with the laptop and mess with settings. What settings need messed with? I honestly don't know. These are things to be determined in the future once we have all the speakers in and we're able to actually do some proper tuning of the crossovers and whatnot. But the defaults should work for now. I was able to redefine what every wire does. So you can change polarity, you can change, you know, which wire channels are your tweeters and whatnot. The way we wired it is totally not the way they expected it, so I had to change most of those things, but once we verified that music was, well, in this case white noise, was coming out of the correct channel, tweeter, mid, and now the woofer, which is on its own amp, so you can't really mess that up. We'll be able to...
You don't know me very well, do you?
We should be mere minutes away from actually pounding some banging tunes, which is good because it's 11 at night and I'm sure the neighbors will love that.
Hey, they were having a cookout.
Actually, the car is all sound deadened, so they won't even be able to hear it. It'll be great.
Allegedly.
I'm sure the raccoons will appreciate it though. Ooh, lights. Oh, I heard the subwoofer come on.
Yep.
We're finally listening to the sound system.
That did absolutely nothing.
None of this is really going to come through on here. It's just going to sound like bass, but it's actually pretty well balanced, like right out the gate. The subwoofer could use a less severe crossover though. So that was a whole lot of distortion because I could see it clipping on the camera. Really, it just needs a little bit of tuning. The subwoofer, the crossover is a bit sharp, so on songs that don't have really clearly separated bass and treble like EDM, if you're listening to acoustic music, whenever something dips below, I think it's 100 hertz,
Yeah, 120.
it's real sudden when the subwoofer starts playing it. So we need to kind of smooth that out so that you can't really tell there's a sub back there, which is how I prefer things, really.
Yeah.
Hey, wow, look, it's done, pretty much. What did we just finish doing?
We finished just installing the sub, and now we get to go back and finish tuning the sub.
Why did we have to install another sub?
Because we don't know.
didn't let it break in.
Yeah.
We didn't let it break in, and we blew the sub. So now this is the warranty replacement sub, and it's gonna run at half power for a while. Also, dude at Audio Store, what was
Jared.
his? Jared. Yeah. Jared gave us some updated crossover settings, and we're going to give those a shot. Apparently, the default 120 hertz is way too high, but I'm used to really garbage door speakers that can't handle bass, so...
Yeah, the door speakers are going to run at like
85.
80 to 85.
Yeah, so the laptop's charging, but let's walk through this, because it all looks super OEM. You really cannot tell that there is $4,000 worth of speakers in this car. I mean, the only tell is the tweeter.
Yeah,
And
that is the only tell.
Door components. There's speakers back here, the head unit, and then back here we have the stealth subwoofer box, and under here is
A nightmare to get to.
yeah,
It's disgusting. Don't
not gorgeous, but
it works.
functional. Yeah. And so we're gonna plug into that boy and mess with some settings, and it'll sound glorious. In theory.
Theoretically.
In theory. It'll sound glorious. I mean, it sounded pretty good before, but
We'll make it better. We have the technology.
we do have the technology. Unfortunately, the technology is charging, so we'll get back to that. We've been doing more tuning. Wow. So we have Tune open. That is literally what it's called. It's called Tune. Oh god, my laptop. Oh man, you can customize Microsoft Edge with pinning.
Oh,
That's
man.
amazing. No. Okay. Anyway. Oh no. Okay. Give me my window back. Okay. So the setup we landed on here is the tweeters are 5,000 and up with a 24 decibel slope. The mid-ranges are 85 hertz low pass with a 12 decibel slope, 5,000 with a 24 decibel slope. So that's all the fronts. The rear coaxials are just 100 hertz and up. I thought I set those to 80. Oh well, they're 100 hertz and up.
We set them to 85.
They are C2s. Maybe I don't think we should probably go that low on those. Screw it. 85 it is. 85. This software is terrible, by the way. Nobody makes good DSP software at all.
So better than audio control.
Left, rear, mid-range, we don't even use those channels. And then the subwoofer is 83 hertz, high pass at 12 decibel slope, so that's the subsonic filter, and then high pass, and then 85 hertz low pass with a 24 decibel slope, so there's a little bit of overlap. Here you can see on these, it kind of shows roughly what sort of range each speaker is doing. And then we've got a little bit of a V-curve applied. I turned the, let's see, all the full range stuff is a 10 decibel boost except the tweeters, which are only 6.5 decibel because they were ear-piercing. Subwoofer, 0 decibel boost. It is plenty loud enough. And then I set up another preset that we can switch to that has the distances set for all of the speakers. Also, I inverted the polarity of the subwoofer because it was not in phase with everything else, so now it sounds glorious. Okay, so I'm gonna play, the song that Tavares uses because copyright free drum and bass. It's not gonna sound like much to you, but trust me, this sounds very, very good. The biggest thing here is that we're hitting all the frequencies very smoothly. The imaging and soundstage from these front speakers is fantastic, especially on the driver focus. Oh, that was the driver focus one. That's why it sounded pretty mid to me. Okay.
Sounded great for me.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. So let me actually exit Tune here so we can save the project locally on my computer, so I have a copy of it so I can just mess with it when I want to, and then make sure that it is saved on the VX800 itself. And quit. Okay, so now that boy is lit up, and if you click it, it switches between the two presets. Also a bass preset that I forgot about. So right now that's on everything, and then we've got the subwoofer volume and overall amp gain, or amp volume. It's not a gain control, it's an actual volume control. So yeah, the idea, we need to break it in for probably a month before we really go hammering on the subwoofer. But honestly, like at all reasonable listening volumes, it sounds fantastic. And you really want to upgrade the speakers that you listen to the most. And for most people, that is the speakers in their car. I certainly spend a lot more time listening to music in my car than I do in my house. Though I did just get the new Kavinsky album on vinyl, and been spending a decent amount of time listening critically to that. So,
did he tell you guys to listen to the new Kavinsky album?
The new Kavinsky album slaps. Go listen to the new Kavinsky album. It's on Spotify. Let's listen to the new Kavinsky album in here. Thanks for watching.